So, this is a battle report. This is the setup. Oh wait, this side. This side's the death side. Anything there, dead. Alright, Abaddon the Despoiler and his 5 squad of Terminators, they're in Deep Strike, and my Breacher squad is in the Devilfish. Yeah, that's all you need to know for about this part. Okay, for all the guys, we've got Chaos Cultists. They're hiding in the ruin, taking their objective and getting the sticky objective. We got a Dark Commune with accursed cultists. They were really hard to kill. We got a Hellbrute. We got a Havoc squad. We got a Pathfinder team that uses its Infiltrator's ability with the burst drone, the burst cannon drone. We've got the Farsight. We've got Coldstar attached to a squad of Crisis suits, a broadside battle suit taking the back objective, a squad of Fire Warriors taking the side objective, and the Devilfish up to the front, getting ready to move forward. In this game mode, we set up our own objectives. That's kind of a new thing they do. There weren't any secondaries. It was just take and hold. And also, if you get tabled, you lose. That's the other rule. Oh yeah, I forgot to put these two. The blacks are craters, and the grays are runes. I didn't know how runes work, so even though I had line of sight with the broadside on the Hellbrute, I couldn't shoot the broadside turn 1, which is kind of sad. Because runes, the way they work is dumb. And we didn't work the vehicles like they're supposed to work. The battle suits like vehicles are supposed to work with runes, because I didn't know about that. That was just kind of weird. So that didn't happen. Alright, turn 1, I move forward my Farsight. I move forward my Coldstar Commander with his Crisis suits, just to stay out of reach, but also get those shots off, because they need to get off. They need to shoot. Oh yes. So my Coldstar Crisis Commander has its ability, which is Exemplar of Kayuan, or Kayuan, or however you say it. Basically, army-wide ability, but turn 2 instead of turn 3. Alright, for shooting phase, I got a lot of shots on Farsight and the Pathfinders. The Pathfinders helped me shoot the Havocs and the Hellbrute, because they can spot 2 different people. We took out 1 or 2 Havocs. 1 or 2, I forgot. And we do like 3 damage to the Hellbrute. So it was kind of an underwhelming turn 1 shooting phase, which was kind of sad. I was hoping to get some better shots on. Okay, his turn. He moves up the Hellbrute, and he slightly moves up the Havocs, not really that much, and the Dark Commune and the Accursed move up to attempt to take the strike team in the bottom right corner, turn 3 or so. He uses a CP to get 3 HP back on his Hellbringer Dreadnought thing. I play Tau, not Chaos. He's Hellbringer's back to full health. For his shooting phase, his Havoc squad obliterates Farsight. And that's about all that happens. I think his Hellbringer also puts a bit of damage into my Crisis suits. Just about the same I put into his Hellbringer. So I didn't take much damage, except for that Farsight death. It was critical. The Hellbringer charges into my Coldstar and Crisis suit. For the fight phase, he didn't get that much done. He threw a few menacing punches, but my Crisis suit hit 4 4-up saves in a row. And I'm very thankful I put invulnerable saves on that Crisis team, because they would have been dead turn 1. Every single one of them. And then I hit back. I think I get about the same damage he got in. One of my crisis suits is dead, but that doesn't really matter that much. And then it's on to my turn again. Turn 2. I gotta get ballsy. I got a bit ballsy. I moved up my Devilfish, deployed the Breachers, so I could kill the Havoc team, and that was my movement phase. I also consolidated onto the Hellbringer, but that was a bit. And my Breacher teams and the Pathfinder teams, they put in the work. They destroy what's left of that Havoc team. They're all dead. And Breacher team, they're great. And then everything else goes into the Hellbringer, the bigger boy. They all go into that big boy. And the Accursed. And the Accursed grow all of them back. And the Hellbringer is just fine. It's horrible. It's horrible. Okay, so I make the epic big brain move to put the broadsides 2 shots into the Hellbrute and everything else into the Accursed Cultist, and the Hellbrute's down to 1 health at the end of my turn. So my opponent brings back the Hellbrute, another 3 health, so now he's up to 4. And is going to continue to wreck shop in the fight phase. For his turn 2, he dropped down Abaddon to drop down Abaddon, because Abaddon didn't really do much, and he didn't like that, so he dropped Abaddon. He also moved up his regular cultists, which have sticky objectives, and put them on to the objective that his Havocs were on, because they were no longer on the objective. Right now, it's not looking that good for me. Abaddon and the Terminators are a solid half of his army, and if I can't find a way to distract them for another 3 turns, then I'm screwed. I also need to get onto his back objective if I want to live, because those Fire Warriors are not doing much more living, especially after the Accursed is going to get into them. And in his shooting phase, Abaddon and the Terminators just casually wipe out my entire Pathfinder squad. So that was not the best thing. For charge phase, he didn't do anything. He wanted to keep his cultists on his objective. He tried to get his Accursed into my Fire Warriors, but he just didn't make it. He also tried to charge the Devilfish with Abaddon, but also didn't make it even with Abaddon's charge rerolls. After the end of the fight phase, the Hellbrute kills the Crisis Squad and the Cold Star Commander, and he's just kind of out in the open with my Cold Star and Crisis is dead. Started turn 3. It's not looking that good. I've got 1 or 2 more points than him. I think it's only 1 more point. No, it was 2 more points than him, but he's closing in on my Fire Warrior objective, which I've been holding strong the entire first turn. But with his Hellbringer at 4-ish health, my broadside finally gets a hit in and kills the Hellbringer outright. Movement phase. I got it down. I'm going to move those Breachers into the objective. I'm going to shoot up those Chaos Cultists And the devilfish, he's going to do the old switch and bait to Abaddon. If Abaddon charges my devilfish, he is going to be stuck charging my devilfish. Then he's not going to be able to do anything for his team for the rest of the turn. But if he doesn't charge my devilfish takes the cultist sticky objective and he can't recover. Shooting phase. My breachers just wipe out the chaos cultist. Even with like 3 of them dead, the cultists all die, which gives him a pretty bad spot. And then my broadside battlesuit kills his dreadnought because it was only on 4 health, and so now he's only got 2 units in the game. He's got his Abaddon and he's got his Accursed and their leader as well. They're Accursed and whoever else they got. And the only thing he's got that is keeping him winning is that sticky objective in the back. But boy, does he turn it around with his turn 3. His Chaos Terminators and Abaddon kill the entirety of the Breacher squad. So, with the Breacher squad off the field, Abaddon can charge the devilfish and kill him with no repercussions. So that's what he does. He kills the devilfish and then consolidates back to the objective that the Breachers were holding. Then the only part that mattered is the Accursed and the Dark Commune, which charged my strike team and killed them 1 turn. Too easy. So at this point, he's won the game. He spends his turn 4 and 5 just for fun to see if he can win outright by killing the broadside. And he doesn't, but just to do some role play, I say the broadside spends one of his turns doing the same damage the Accursed to the broadside. And broadside can take a bit of hits. With the Commune and the Accursed both in the fight phase and being shot at, he took all of the hits. He took like 2 damage. But I spend my command point to deal more damage to him instead of saving my health. So he ended up winning 7-5 or outright, but he also, there were a lot of things I could have done better. For example, I could have kept Farsight in Deep Strike so I could Deep Strike it on that objective in the back. But I think it was a pretty good game. I'll probably play with them again. And you'll notice there's only 1,000 points because that's all I got. If you want to see more like this, like and subscribe or something like that. We'll just have fun. And if you've got an army, I highly suggest playing 10th edition. Everybody says, oh, it's scuffed and like that, but it's fun. Nobody knows their armies well enough to play them well. So if you just go and start playing, you'll have a lot of fun. Dun ba dun 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 bump dum bum bum bump dum bum bump dum bum bum ba dum bum bum